All right, we're back again. Now continuing on with Learning Guide 4, the exponential functions. We're on topic 2 now. So let's continue on here with topic 2. So topic 2 is we are going to look at the transformation of these functions. All right, so let's just recap and look at some of the parameters. Now parameters are the things that we did back with Learning Guide 1 and 2. So it goes right back. I'll just show you like y equals AF bracket B x minus C plus K. And remember C is your H now. Sorry about that. And your K there. Okay, so it's just the same thing, but we're dealing with exponential functions. And now you'll really understand that when there's a bracket here, I'll just show you right there, that's C. That C is the base of the exponent, the base of the power. Okay, so let's just recap. Well, remember the A, doesn't matter if it's here. That is the vertical stretching. The B, which is up there, that's the horizontal. The K, that's the up and down. And the H, which is inside the bracket, that's the right or left. So let's just try a question here. So our base function right here is y equals 2 to the power x. Okay. So we know through our translation tools, nothing's going on with x, so x is just x, but this is affecting the y. So there's our mapping. Okay, now the second one, well, this isn't a bracket, you can't see it, but I'll put in a bracket. So that means it's going right 1. So that comes as plus 1, and this is up 5, so that's plus 5. Now the next one, this is why this bracket is super important, because this is just the base. So it's really starting off like that and then having all these different parts affecting it. Okay, so let's go into the mapping. So this guy, this quarter, is out in front of the function, so that's affecting the y. This guy comes out as 1/3, it's negative, reflection on the y. And this 2 makes it drop down 2. So there is all our, we call mapping notations, so we can graph. All right, the next is some problems we're going to go through. So we are given a function that is y equals 3 to the power x. And then we have all this stuff going on. So first of all, we want to get a sketch of this. So what I've done here, I just went through the function. I created all these points by plugging and chugging. I put -1 in there, got 1/3. Put 0 in there, got 1. Put 1. Okay. Now the next thing, this next column, I did my notation. All right. So see this 1/5 right there? I know that came out to be 5. That's why there's a 5 there. It's affecting the x. I know this and this are affecting the y. That's why I have the -1/2 minus the 5 there. And then all I did is took this, plugged to get all these guys plugged and chugged. Then I took the 1/3 right here, I put it into that y, got that, and so on. So now I can get a sketch. So the sketch, I'm using this table, okay, to get the sketch. So I'm going 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit. Okay, before we go much further, I should say let's put in this asymptote, because the asymptote is very, very important when you're sketching. So this guy up here, that -5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here is the asymptote. Okay, so that's a good thing to put in. Okay, the next one was 0, and it was down 5.5. And then we had 5 over, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, and down 6.5. And then 10 over, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over, and down 9.5. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9.5. And then you can sort of get the gist going over and over. So here is the sketch. All right. Now, looking at the sketch, we can get a really, really good look at the domain and the range. Well, we know the domain is still XERs, and we know the range is Y, and it's going to be the asymptote, -5. But because it's going down right here, it's going to be less than, not equal to. So remember that. It cannot equal a asymptote. All right, so you guys are going to have a try at this one, and I will put the answers, so you can pause it, and I'll put the answers, and you can have a quick check.